Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Monday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Here today to review and rank this amazing album by none other than Steppenwolf, Monster. Got to tell you, I'm not big on the cover. I'm not. I'm nearly not interested in seeing four guys, shirtless guys, on the cover. It's a weird cover. I would have preferred this one as the front cover myself. Sorry for the glare. It's more, I guess. Sorry, it was this way. I would have preferred this one, the back cover, rather than the front cover. I don't know why they did that, or even this one here, but that's the inner sleeve. Okay. Same with the CD. Make sure I get this right side up. There you go. Kind of one of these. So it's this way. Sorry, this way. And then the inner sleeve this way. Yeah, weird front cover. And even on the CD, it's got the cool, preferable cover to me anyway. Maybe some people like that front cover. I don't. But that doesn't take away from the greatness of this album, and it is truly great, in my opinion. It's their fourth studio album, released in 1969. The second to be released in 69. Their first two were released in 68, so they were popping out albums. Their first four albums within 2 years. That was a big thing back in the day, I think. A lot of great bands were doing that. And amazing. It's the last of the 60s for these guys. It'd be the first with new guitarist Larry Byram, who's a great guitarist, by the way. Michael Monarch was out of the band. Also the most, I guess, political and controversial album, maybe, in a way. As many of the tracks talked about the Vietnam War and the anti-war topics. None of the hits topped the charts, or the top 10 charts, but two hits made the top 40. You got Move Over and the title track Monster. And again, I'm not a big fan of the cover, as I wrote in big bold letters. But anyway, let's not talk about another banger of an album for sure. John Kay sings most of the tracks, excuse me, with that swagger and grit of his. Um, there's only one track that's sung by Jerry Edmonton, the drummer. What would you do if I did that to you? Another political kind of track. Only 7 tracks on this album compared to the rest of them that had 12 and 13 tracks. So it's a shorter album. Not sure of the length on this one. I don't know if it tells you the length, whether it's as long as the others. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't tell me. But regardless, let's have a look. So again, hard to rank these tracks because they're all good, except one. I'm not a big fan of the instrumental in this one, but I'll talk about that in just a moment. So at number 7, From Here to Eternity. Um, it's a cool, spaced out groove about the need for spirituality, but there's a conflict with the church as well. Cool lyrics in this one. How he ensures everyone that yes, you definitely need spirituality, but you don't need the BS that the church is doling out. It's the last track on the album. Great way to finish the album as well. A driving track, but then the chorus kind of breaks and it's nice and easy, and then it gets into the groove again of the driving lyrics. Nice gospel-like background singers in this one as well, with mixed with some awesome guitar licks. So it's a great, great um, track. Maybe it should be higher, maybe. But again, there's so many awesome tracks on this one. It's hard to uh, put them up there. I'm not a fan of this title, and I'm not a fan of the song. Frankly, they could. I don't listen to it much. I'm not. It's called Fag, which is very. It's terrible, terrible title. Terrible title. Um, it's an instrumental featuring some cool slide work and awesome piano. It's a cool instrumental, highlighting the talent of this amazing band, but it's one that I skip over. I don't listen to it much, and again, I'm not big. It's a terrible title of the track, making this not a perfect album, in my opinion. Number 5, Power Play. Nice slow groove to this one, opening up the to open up the track as it builds. Powerful lyrics as well. It's one thing about John Kay. His lyrics are just so powerful. And basically, it's a power struggle. What gives you the right to tell me what to do? It's the elite over the common people. Same theme that's been in so many songs, so many movies, so many daily life. Some things just never change, right? Nice tasty licks in this one. And awesome swagger. And the lead work is so good. This new guitarist is pretty darn good. Not much lead in the first 3 albums. There was some, but there seems to be more lead in this one. So number 4, what would you do if I did that to you? Love the bass in this one. So well sung by Jerry Edmonton. The only track that was not sung by John Kay. You got funky drumming, keyboard openings, bluesy guitar licks, and these guys are on the top of their game on this track for sure. I just love the way he sings. It's just cool stuff. Number 3, Move Over. One of the hits off the album. Again, top 40 hit. And because of the other songs being overplayed, this one doesn't get any. Sorry for the notice. This one doesn't get any radio play. I've never heard it on the radio as much as perhaps you should. It's a rockin' driving track. The guitar work is awesome. Piano and the drums drive this track for sure. And then you got the gritty vocals of John Kay as he sings his heart out. Great solo by Larry Byron. Man, they found right when they picked him up for sure. Yeah, it's a great track. Move Over, number 3. Number 2, Draft Register. This is definitely a political track about the Vietnam War and the draft registry and the forced conscription. Strong lyrics, strong topic. I didn't like it at first. It took me a couple of listens to like it. Should it be lower? Maybe. I kept it at number 2, but I love the lead. I love the lead on this one. But again, it took me a couple of. It's a very strong topic and a very. Maybe that's why, because it's just a strong. It's just about this how dare you type of thing. It's a great song though, great song. And number 1, the title track, Monster / Suicide / America medley. One of the best on the album for sure. So full of emotion, powerful lyrics, and soothing vocals in the lyrics as it builds during the chorus. Funky guitar work, harmonicas, keyboards. I think I ever heard some xylophone, maybe. I'm not sure. Awesome way to open up the album. Very powerful track. It gets bluesy and funky later on in the track, but yeah, cool track for sure. So that's number 1, Monster / Suicide / America. So to recap, I've got number 7, From Here to Eternity. At number 6, Fag. I think I'm going to put Fag number... I should have put Fag number 7. I think I should have put Fag number 7. Number 5, Power Play. At number 4, What Would You Do If I Did That to You? At number 3, Move Over. At number 2, Draft Registry. And the title track, Monster, at number 1. I give this one a, because of that one song that I'm talking about, the instrumental, 4 out of 5. There's 6 great tracks on this one. Maybe a 4.5 out of 5. I can't denounce the talent of the band as they do that instrumental. But if that instrumental wasn't on there, it'd be a 5 out of 5 album for sure. So if you don't know Monster, skip the cover. Stare at the back cover. It's a much better cover. Yeah, it's a banger of an album for sure. This is from this Steppenwolf box set, which I highly recommend as well. This CD. Check them out. 4.5 out of 5 in my opinion. Coming up next, we have Steppenwolf 7, which I have on both. Where is it here? Live. Is this 7? Yes. Another cool cover, Steppenwolf 7, which I have in vinyl as well. That's coming up next in my next ranking and review of Steppenwolf. Have yourself a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye now.